Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I will be reviewing another MQL5 Expert Advisor. So, in the last video I've checked out the most selling EA on MQL5 site, and that was the Prismo L Pro EA that you can see right here. So if you haven't seen that video, I would encourage you to check it out. There will be a link to that video somewhere here on the screen. And today I will take a look at the Quantum Emperor MT5 EA, which for a long time was the most selling EA on MQL5 as well. I think it was like for 6 months or so. So yeah, there was a lot of hype around this EA, but in the last month or so the EA made some huge losses. It basically destroyed some accounts, and we will discuss all of this later in the video because I've been keeping an eye on this EA as well. So here is my Excel sheet that I have created for this series basically, and yeah, so here I will be scoring each of the EAs based on the credibility of the EA, safeness, profitability, idea behind the EA, and price score. Price score is basically like, would I be willing to pay that price for such EA or not? Yeah. And after that, I will give it also a total mark here, or total score. So yeah, let's start. So I will start by checking out the available information on this MQL5 site. So we will check what basically the EA does here. I will also check the live signal, and yeah, we can also check some of the reviews here. And after that I will go to the MT5 tester, and I will test the EA there. So I will show you how it works. We will look at the backtest performance, and we will like discuss if this is a good EA or not. Yeah, so let's dive into it. Also, if you are just interested in knowing like if this is a good EA or not, feel free to skip to the end of this video where I like assess the performance of the EA, and you can just check the overall performance there. Yeah, so that's just for this. Okay, so let's start. The Quantum Emperor EA, basically what it does, we can find it here. So it has to be used on GBP/USD, 1 hour time frame. Minimum deposit is of 1000. Okay, so what can we see here? Account type with very low spreads. So basically this EA is dependent on good trading conditions. So I would guess from this that this will be some type of a scalping EA, because most of the scalping EAs are dependent on good trading conditions. Brokers, so that's not important. Yeah, and here it's being set. So important for this EA is to use low spread accounts for best results. Okay, so this is just for the account type basically, and here we can check the specifications. So every trade is protected with 250 pips stop loss. So 250 pips is quite a lot, because like, yeah, we will see if it's a lot, like, because it also depends on take profit. So if take profit is 100 pips, then it's not that much, but if take profit is something like 10 pips, then this is a lot. Okay, so exit strategy incorporates a trailing stop using 1 hour chart. Orders are split into 1 or into 7 smaller orders, and losing ones can be closed using profit harnessed by the winning orders. Outlot, okay. So this is an interesting feature that I haven't seen in any other EAs. So I am really excited to check out this feature. So that will be interesting. Okay, so what can we see here is some live signals, but in this case, this doesn't give us much information because, as you can see, there's version 4 of this signal. You can guess why is that, but I can tell you. Basically, as I said at the start of this video, like a month ago or so, this EA had a really bad performance. Therefore, version 3 was closed, I would say. And yeah, basically, there's a new version of this EA. So this is not something that I like to see, but I get it because without this, he wouldn't sell any more of the copies. Okay, so let's check the signal. So yeah, account. You can see that this has been running since February, but I don't know if, but it was opened for 6. Yeah, so that matches. But yeah, so this is the throwdown. But as I said, because I know what happened earlier, I can't take this signal seriously, basically, because the previous one did destroy accounts. So we can't give this any credit, basically. So let's close the live signal. And what I will be interested in are these reviews. So yeah, so 5 stars, 5 stars, 1 star. Okay, my account is still so 1 style, 1 star. Okay, I just trying to find like the old signal here, if there's some link to that signal, because that was really funny. Okay, so, and nasty experience. So it's like mixed feelings, because with this type of EA, the EA works perfectly. So if there's some new customer which uses this EA for like two months or so, there's a high chance that this EA will work perfectly. So that's why there's a lot of these like good reviews. And then if you are using this EA either for a longer period of time, or you just have a bad luck, so you deploy the EA in like a bad period, then your account gets destroyed. But yeah, we can see much in here. Okay, so let's go to the MT5 tester and let's backtest the EA. So as you can see, I have this Quantum Emperor EA here. I will switch to 1 hour time frame, as that was a recommended time frame, and I will test the last 4 years. I will leave the 1 minute OHLC, so it won't give us like the precise backtest, but right now I am more interested in the visual mode, in like I want to see how this EA works like. So yeah, let's check it out. So I will just customize the chart here. So yeah, okay, so far, okay, error. Yeah, we are using 100, he said 1000, so let's go with 10,000 as an initial deposit. Okay, so we are opening first position by position, and let's check the take profit. So the take profit here is 100 points. Just because this is something that I was really interested in, because there in the information we could see that the stop loss is 250 pips. So right now, let's keep in mind that this is your take profit, and this is your stop loss. So if you win 25 positions and then you lose 1 position, you are at a break even. And if you open one position per day, so let's say that you win every position in January, and then you lose the first position in February, and it wipes out all of all of your winnings basically. Okay, so it's not like 100, this is 160 points, this is 117 points, so it depends on the trailing stop, but yeah, it's something around 140 points, I would say. But we will see the average like in the backtest. And also there will be one thing that will be interesting, and that will be like, did he optimize the EA in such a way that it will show the bad period as profitable or not? So if you are interested in the idea behind this EA, I can basically explain it to you very it's very simple basically. You open two pending positions, sell stop and buy stop, at the max price and the min price over some time period. So let's say that you check the price between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. and you place a buy stop at the highest price over that period, and you place a sell stop over, at the lowest price over that time period. And that's basically what this does. So it's very simple EA in this like in the logic basically. But I'm waiting here for that for the part where the EA splits the positions into seven positions. So where is that? Yeah, so here it is basically. So you open the position and then you close the first here, second here, okay, and then you continue. So this is the 7 positions part. Then you close next position here and here. So you like, yeah, you basically, yeah, divide the position into smaller positions. That's quite smart. That's quite smart approach. Okay, so from this, yeah, this is the same thing. So here is your losing position, and you, yeah, you like close this position, yeah, at different times. Okay, this is quite smart, to be honest. Okay, so let's close this and let's just run this without the visual mode. So let's check the backtest. Okay, so the backtest looks perfect, as it should be, because if it wasn't perfect, you can't sell the EA basically. So the EA is over optimized. Also, I've done a video. Okay, so this is basically what I was talking about, because this happened like a month ago or so, and this is why there's version 4 of the signal. And it's because this wiped out all of the accounts, or not all of them, but most of them. So let's check the backtest and let's see what we are working with here. So the profit factor of 126, that's okay. That's a nice profit factor. Then what we have here is that you win 95% of all of the positions, which is nice. But what I'm interested in is the average profit rate and the average losing rate. So this is huge. Okay, so if we just find here the calculator, let's divide it. So 440 is the average for losing position. Let's divide it by 26. So one losing position wipes out 17 winning positions. That's quite a lot. And now let's imagine, because in trading you can't predict the future, so you always try to like make your EA as safe as possible. So what happens if you lose 2 positions like over like 5 days or so? Then you have to wait 2 months, or nearly 2 months, in order to make up for these positions, and you have to win all of the positions in those 2 months. So this is not something that I like to see basically, because the risk reward ratio is just funny. But Okay, but this can be skewed because we progress with the lot sizing. So I will try to disable, yeah, here in the settings you can see it. So you start at 3 and at 11, and then you create the buy stop at the highest point, sell stop at the lowest point, and then you just wait. So the idea is very simple. If you know MQL5, you can create this EA in a in a matter of 5 hours or so with everything. And I know that because I've done the exact same EA because I wanted to test it. Yeah. So it's very simple to do this if you know MQL5. So go check out the yeah, it doesn't matter. So it also uses smart recovery settings. What this is a martingale. So yeah, what happens here is that after you lose a position, you basically multiply the lot sizing of the next positions, and you hope that you will make for those losses. But yeah, this is a martingale part right here, so that's not something that I like to see. And okay, and basically you can't change the lot sizing here. So the lot sizing is you can't change that. So I will just run one more backtest without the smart recovery settings. It's funny that it says smart because this is just a martingale, and yeah, there's nothing smart about it, if I'm being honest. Okay, so yeah, okay. So this, yeah, okay. So there is not much difference here. What I would like to point out that I would say that this is a good EA. Okay, I would say that this is a good EA for some users, because with EAs it always depends on the type of customer. If you are someone who is looking for huge profits but with a huge risk, then this is something for you. Okay, you can make a lot of cash with this, but you can also lose a lot of it. The problem or the issue with MQL5 site is basically that if you have the most selling EA, there's a lot of hype around it, and it almost feels like that the EA is just like the best EA and nothing can go wrong with it. But that's just not true. So yeah, so you have to be very aware of like the EA that you are using, because this is a good EA for someone who likes to risk. This is a good EA. If you are someone who likes to make small returns but with very low risk, this is not for you. Okay, so I can't say that this is a bad EA because it's not a bad EA. It does exactly like what it says that it does. Okay, so there's like nothing shady in that, but it just depends on the type of the customer that uses this EA basically. And with the graph here, like this is something that will happen with almost all of the EAs which use some type of averaging out or grid or martingale. Okay, this is something that will happen. Yeah, so you have to accept scenarios like this. Okay, so let's go to my Excel sheet and let's create the EA. So it's quantum emperor. It's selling for, let's check the price here. Okay, so now like with quantum emperor the price changes quite a lot and quite frequently. So now it's for 1100 You can also check that the Prisma L Pro, like this was done like 5 days ago. It was selling for 1200. Now it's selling for for 3000. So yeah, changing price on MQL5, that's just something that you can't avoid. So let's create this EA. So on credibility, what I like is that it's transparent on its information page basically, so you get all of the information that you need. What I don't like is that it like changes the signals. Okay, so there's version 4 of the signals. That's something I don't like. So let's give this 6.5. Safeness. Safeness for this EA, since you can't like change the risk settings here, so you can't change the lot sizing, you can't change any of that, therefore you can't like control the risk. And as we you could see here, it can wipe your account. So I will give this a 3. Profitability 7. Idea behind this EA, as I said, this is very simple EA. Okay, I like the part where you divide the losing position into 7 positions basically, so that's something that I like. So I will give this 6. Okay, price score, that won't be a nice score here, because as I said, if you know MQL5, you can do something like this in a few hours. So I wouldn't pay that much for this EA in particular. Also, as I know that this EA will change its price quite soon, so maybe in a week this will be like 2000 instead. So I will grade this as 2. Okay, so let's find out the average. So average here up until here, so 425. Yeah. Like, to be honest, maybe I'm too harsh on this. Okay, let's change this to 4. 525. Okay, this is like a medium EA. Okay, so because I like, to be honest, I like this EA much more than the Prisma L Pro. So I can't give this worse scoring than for the Prisma L Pro, because I didn't like the Prisma L Pro, yeah, too much. Okay, so I think this is all for this video basically. Let me know in the comments if you agree with my opinion on this. Also keep in mind that this is just my opinion. This opinion is based on what I know about MQL5, what I've seen in automated trading. So this is just like my opinion here. If you don't like it, tell me what you think about this EA in the comments, and I will check it out. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.